I like to think of my channel as being on the cutting edge of understanding what's going on with artificial intelligence and how it's applied to art. We've mucked around with Google Auto Draw to see how artificial intelligence interprets your sketches into illustrations. We've used AI to vandalize cinematic masterpieces. We've mucked around with NVIDIA's artificial intelligence environment art. Now we've mucked around with an AI program that turns your scribbly sketches into photographic portraits. And as a result of doing all of these and being the trusted voice of AI and art, you guys are always the first to point out anything AI and art related to me on Twitter for me to try out. Thank you, by the way. Most recently, this was brought to my attention. This is a silhouette designer. I guess the colors represent different body parts. And this Chimera painter by Google AI turns it into a creature. I mean, my God. That's pretty impressive. Let's see if it stands up to my scrutiny. A document that's going to steal my soul in far too long to... It's only a page and a half. Okay, that's not too bad. I understand. Right, so this is it. They've set up the demo. It's not letting me draw. I want to draw. Is it because I'm using Firefox? Yeah, it was because I was using Firefox. Guess that was in the terms and conditions I didn't read. And, oh, there it is right there. Is there an undo? There's an erase. I really want there to be an undo. Oh, no. Well, let's just see what this does then. What are you going to do with that, AI? Ooh. Can I start again? Let's paint a few horns. Muzzle. Let's go happy muzzle. There, there's a happy little monster. Make him a little more approachable. Give him floopy ears. There they are. What you got for me? What the f... It's actually done what I sort of asked it to. Let's clear it. We're going to start off with a clean foundation. All right, let's go. Let's do a dragon. Let's just do a typical dragon sketch. This is upper legs front, and then upper legs back is the back upper leg. So let's divide this up. We've got head, mouth, muzzle, I think is the bit around the mouth, ears, torso front. Is that bit? And then torso back. Or is this torso back? And this is torso front. I'm so confused. Upper legs back. That's that one. Foot top. Horns. That's easy. Wing. That. Eye. Hello. Teeth. Nose. Neck. That. Lower legs front and lower legs back. Foot bottom. Is that? Paws. That. And then tail. That. All right, I'm done. Yeah, no, it didn't work. All right, let's fill this baby in. Transform. Ooh. All right, so let's just see what happens if we fit our creature inside the box and it's easier for an AI to read. Transform. Oh. Okay, yep. Let's really simplify this. Let's go head, eyes. We're gonna have to have a mouth, ears, little nose, upper leg back, upper leg front, torso back, torso front, lower leg back, lower leg front, tail, and then what do we got? We got foot top, put that on all the footsies, foot bottom, neck. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh, wow. All right, let's slowly transform this into terrifying, which is obviously the territory it wants to dwell in. Some angry eyes, a little bit more of a wide, creepy smile. Let's add some teeth. Throw a muzzle around the outside of the mouth. It's still equally as terrifying. All right, clear. Let's start again. Let's just do a head. Neck. Head. Nose. Mouth. Muzzle. I'm going to do a line for the top, and I'm going to do dots for the bottom and see if it prefers the individual teeth or the line. Eye. Ears. Give him a few horns. Transform. On. Okay, now we're talking. So if I grab the head color and fill this in and just let the inside of the ear be a thing, if I fill that in there, does it act, oh yeah, so that's better. Is it gonna prefer to have like an open mouth if I do this? And maybe I'll just fill in little teeth for the top row as well. Let's see what this does. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, no, so I'm getting the hang of Let's go sort of venomy. Let's go thick, bulky neck, big mouth. He hasn't got a thing for a tongue. If I do a tail out that way, it'll do something. And then I'll start to incorporate the allusion to body parts. Let's do this. Mouth, tail. Oh no. Open the mouth up a bit over here. We'll make nice sharp teeth. We've got muzzle, whatever that is. So far, all of the designs that spat back at me look like the horrifying accident of a character design. But I really want to see if I can utilize this as a tool, if I was someone who wasn't confident in illustrating, to come up with something that actually feeds back on what the vision I had was, but in much more depth and detail. Transform. transform. Okay, that is cool. Fair enough. Let's add some horns. Start off in the middle here and just like work our way to the back. Go, transform. Okay. Obviously the eyes are looking pretty stretched too. So if I get rid of these, and in fact, I don't like that horn there. I just want to see what it gives me. If I just sort of clean, nip and tuck here and there. Nose. What happens if I give it like a different shape like this? That's actually working. Let's swap the eyes out for a much more sort of vanilla eye shape. Transform. As a creature, you look pretty adorable, relatively speaking. Let's go a little more insidious. Transform. Okay, yeah. All right, we've got a beefy one. Let's go on the more lean side. Neck was like this. All right, and then we've got a tail that curls around there. Neck, torso front, torso back, upper leg back, upper legs front, lower legs back, lower legs front, and tail. Let's put in a few simple eyes. All right, you ready? Transform. What do you got? That's a cool foundation. That feels like a pretty cool character. Pretty freaky creature design. I just want to see what this does when I define the foot bottom. Transform. What do you give me different? Not a lot. All right, let's add some claws. Transform. Okay, he looks pretty clawy. Like sort of crab clawy, but that's all right. It's working enough. Okay, let's muck around with the face. Go for quite a wide muzzle, and it's going to work up into the point of a smile. Okay, let's transform that. See what you give me. Boom. It sort of looks like he's got his teeth taken out. Well, let's give him some teeth. Just little creepy, needly teeth. Ears. Let's give him pointy ears. So this time we're going to go big horns that are going to go out and curve under like this. Let's transform. Okay. That's actually cool. I will give it credit. So let's just see what happens if I add some simple wings here. It's interesting. I think you're getting the idea for how after stripping back to the basics and then going in knowing how those basics are starting to work, you can get results that are more effective by learning what doesn't work because you've already tried it. It's called kinesthetic learning. I'm sure you've probably heard me talk about it. How have I not made I'm a kinesthetic learner merch yet? I'm gonna fix that right now. I haven't made it yet, but I'm gonna make it before this video goes out. Go get yourself I'm a kinesthetic learner t-shirt, and if you like it, I'll keep it. Otherwise, it'll only be available for a week. Well, let's see what the wings look like. You ready? AI, what are you, okay. Yep, okay. It's looking pretty messy, but at the same time, it's defined, and it is aesthetically kind of cool. What does number 1 do? Oh, it just loads their example. What's number 2? I mean, that's quite an ambitious angle. Number 3. Whoa, that's cool. Is it gonna completely change the image if I just put this in front of the legs? Oh no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Number 4. These demos are really useful because it does show some of the tricks that they're able to use to get some really dynamic results. So, I am up for the challenge. I'm going to create a creature, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be cooler than their ones. I've played with the AI, I've dabbled, and it's time to dive. That's another thing I haven't done a shirt out of. I'm going to do a shirt out of that too. Get yourself the Kinesthetic Learner merch or the First Dab Then Dive merch. Anyway, let's dive. No! I accidentally cleared it. And there's no undo. There's no undo. Bad user interface design, Google. But because I was screen recording, I do happen to have the screenshot of what it was before I lost it. So this could be cool. I'm going to clear and start again. But this time I'm just going to do the head, and in Photoshop we'll combine them together, and hopefully we'll have the perfect AI creature design. All right, that's actually amazing. I mean, who knows? Maybe this was always the best way to use this AI creature creator program thing. If I just smooth out the edges of this a little, save that. I can bring that in here. Just adjust the hue a little bit to fit. There you go. Hey, that's cool. That's not bad. I mean, with that said, I had to muck around quite a bit with the different paint colors to get it something that actually looks good. I wasn't painting the legs and arms and all that stuff specifically where they're meant to go. I'm just learning how they react to where they're painted and sort of pushing the illustration in the way I want it to go. So it's not great AI art. However, this as a result is still fundamentally like cooler and creepier than the sum of the parts that it was generated from. And that's really cool. Every time I do one of these AI videos, it's always just that little bit cooler than the last one I did. Go give it a go yourself. I'm going to link in the description to the Chimera character creator thing. It's a good time. Some of the stuff will surprise you and delight you. Some of the stuff will confuse and infuriate you, particularly the user interface, let's be honest. No! I accidentally cleared it. But it's a fun thing to try and muck around with. Share your results on Twitter. Hashtag Chimera with Jazza so we can see what everyone else in the community has made. I feel like he needs a name. I don't know. You let me know what his name is or what his origin story is. But I think the moral of the story is when artificial intelligence can be used, gives you the power to create the most horrifying creature of all. A furry. That was a joke, don't at me. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't, subscribe for more fun with art and creativity. By the way, there are more AI videos that I've done, so I'll put them over to the side there. Go check them out if you haven't. It's a good time. Otherwise, that is it for now. I'm really happy with the result. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. And until next time, I'll see you later.